Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and some of you might be thinking to yourselves, we've seen this truck before. Well, yes, technically you have. However, this version of it is the private version that Red has been working on behind the scenes, and it actually has a lot of differences from the standard one, and I looked into it a little bit, but I didn't really dive into all the features. I just kind of like looked over it a little because Red was like, you gotta try it, you gotta look at it, and I was like, all right. So, diving into this thing, first off, I can tell you there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. So, when you go to the engine section, you have your stock 5.9, your tuned 5.9, or you can swap in a 6.7 with twin turbos. This, and really the only description he gives for it is giggity. So, I can only imagine that the power is going to be through the roof when we throw that in there. Now, we also have balanced gearbox, off-road gearbox, and ultimate gearbox, which is fast ? Which we're going to throw that in there as well. And I'm going to sell some of those gearboxes real quick. This is where it gets very interesting. So, we have stock towing, sell that, lifted and lifted towing. We also have standard lifted towing. This is where it gets interesting though. Ultimate and ultimate towing. I'm going to throw the ultimate towing on this one, and the only reason why the front end is higher is because we haven't installed the extra weight yet. So when you go into the tires, you realize that the list has gotten a lot longer, and there are some studded tire options as well, which is a really, really big deal and a big improvement. And you can actually go all the way up to a 41, depending on your choice of tire. Obviously, you also have some extra wheels to choose from. So there is a lot going on here. You can go up to a 44. Look at these. 44 BFG ATs dually with ice studs. That is ridiculously wild. Like, in every possible way. That's freaking crazy. You've got BFG mud terrains in 44, BFG mud terrain dualies in 44, studded in both dually and singles, and you have Baja Claws in single, dually, and of course you've also got your further list of mud tires, like dedicated mud tires. You've got boggers, and you even got studded boggers. So there's so much in this version of the mod, and obviously this version of this truck is still being worked on and being developed and stuff like that, but oh my god, I am very tempted by these 44-inch Interco boggers. Like, that to me is like, oh, you mean business, don't you? And I think what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to throw the ultimate suspension on here. Not the ultimate towing, but just the ultimate. Take it out and have a little bit of fun with it, and then bring it back and do a towing setup on it after that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a Autonomous Scout, standard Autonomous Scout, nothing too crazy. I'll sell those because I don't need them. And I think, wait. Yeah, diff lock is always on with this variant, so we really don't need to, like, mess with it. Now, the cool thing here is that you could actually you could switch it from being a two-tone rig to a full body, like, single color rig if you so choose. And we'll throw, like, a tall front-facing snorkel on it as well. And if we go into, let's see, the bumper section, I am probably gonna actually leave the bumper off on the front. I'll just put like a Coke in the cup holder, and then we will go to, let's see, single tone paint, and we'll do dual stacks. I'm not sure why that's in there twice, but we've also got various bead-locked wheel options as well as non-bead-locked options. I'm going to go with a chrome option 10, basically a bullet hole wheel with a bead lock. And that, oh wow, that's a single tone red, single tone orange, dude, single tone like tealish blue. These look great. I'm gonna go with that dark blue, and of course we're throwing beans on the dash. I also don't know why beans is doubled up in the customization menu, but it is what it is apparently. And now you're going to hear another interesting addition to this version of the mod. There's a completely new sound, and I'm gonna just go ahead and I'll be quiet and let you guys listen to it. It sounds so good. You can hear the turbo spool up. You can hear absolutely everything. Like, and we're going to go ahead and take it for a little bit of a drive as is, take it through some mud, and then we're going to bring it back, like I said before, and do a dually configuration on it and a slightly more hauling-focused configuration on it because I did take that hauler-focused suspension off. So let's see if we can do some sort of a boosted launch. Loading everything up. Loading everything up. And go! It moves out! Woo! It moves out! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my god, that is very fast. That is extremely fast. Wow, that's a lot faster than I expected it to be. Let's see how it does in the mud with these 44s. Now, granted, you still cannot just blaze through the mud and not think about it, not care about it. You still have to be aware of the fact that it is there, but this version of it definitely takes that mud capability up a notch. Wow, that's for sure. And man, I can't get over how good that engine sounds. See if we can... Whoa! God, that mud hole's a lot deeper than I originally thought it would be. Let's go. God, it rolls coal like mad. It's absolutely insane when you get on the power. Holy smokes. Yeah, I could totally see this being a blast on like a mud map or like really any kind of mudding map, but wow. Yeah, these improvements definitely woke this truck up. Absolutely woke this truck up. May or may not have sunk it a little bit there, but don't worry about it. Wow. Oh, this is wild. This is absolutely wild. And it looks so good out here on this map. Because, like, it's an old school style, like, spring over axle lift. Like, it's nothing fancy. It's just like, you know, it's a spring over axle truck with 44s and stacks. What's not to love about that? I mean, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. So now, we're going to recover it back to the garage and go for a towing-focused setup. And we're obviously going to leave a lot of the same performance stuff on, but we're going to sell that stock suspension. We're going to go back to the ultimate towing and sell the normal ultimate. And let's see, frame add-ons. There we go. Extra weight, make it suitable for towing. Gooseneck hitch in the back. And now, we are going to go ahead and also throw the, where's the dually fenders? Oh no, they're not in that category. They're in this category. Dually fenders, boom, boom. And now back to tires, we're going to go with the, actually probably the Baja Claws. The Baja Claws in 44. Oh my god, this is going to look so incredibly beefy. All right, let's see. 44-inch Mickey Thompson Baja Claw dually. That looks incredible. And you know what? Since we're here, I might actually just go ahead and sell that and throw the off-road tube bumper on it. Again, it's one of those, like, I'm here and I might as well kind of things. Also, now that I'm in the garage, I'm actually going to switch up that single-tone paint color to something else. I like the gray. I like the gray a lot. But let's also try, I like the red. I know, like, I've been seeing a lot of stuff out in the comments lately where people are like, oh my god, you always paint your trucks red. And I'm like, I get that. I just really like the color red on a lot of these trucks. And on a lot of them, it just looks really good. And I am kind of being aware of that, though. And that's why I've been starting to paint some trucks some different colors. But, god, you can't deny that this thing looks so good in red. Gooseneck, lifted gooseneck. Are there any other... That's yet again another lifted gooseneck, and then yet another gooseneck. I don't know why they are doubled up, but it's still, you know what? Even with this thing being this tall and running a 44, it technically can still manage. You know what I mean? It can technically still manage. All right, I'm going to go ahead and activate the ramps real quick, and then I'm going to shut off the engine. And where's my Bandit? Bandit's right there. What about my Paystar JBE? There's my Freightliner. I'm trying to find something that I'm not fully using right now. And, the Tega could work. Oh, God. That's not what I wanted. What about the F750? Oh, the F750 would work perfectly for this. Actually, yeah, because I need to recover it anyway. All right, now, let's load the 750 up on the gooseneck, and we'll see how it hauls. Easy. Now, one would expect that with a lift that big, you know, even with the adjustments that have been made to the weight of the truck, you know, one would expect that with a lift that big, it's still gonna have, whoa, it's still gonna have some issues. But let's go ahead and swap over, and we will pack trucks, fire this thing up, and activate the ramp. Good God. Oh, come on. There we go. This thing totally outshines. I know I left the lights on the F750, but this thing totally outshines like anything else in my garage right now in terms of just like pure sound. The sound that this thing makes is so good, like especially if you love that, like basically just that pure like straight piped diesel sound. This thing has it, and it has it in spades. Like it absolutely has it beyond almost anything else you're gonna find. Wow. And it sounds angry when you get on it too. Like when you really get on it and give it the beans, it sounds properly angry. What a setup. What an absolute setup. That is just, I can't stop looking at it. Like I know I need to like actually drive somewhere, but I'll tell you, dude, hey, what's up? It's beans. But no, like I'll tell you something. It's sometimes hard to just pay attention to like, oh, I need to get this thing to so-and-so place when it's so incredibly, like, it looks great. And you can't help but stop and just admire it every once in a while, you know? Now, granted, I'm sure the more you drove it, the more you would develop a more objective-based mindset about driving the truck. But right now, like, all I can do is stare at the thing, because my God, it looks good. So good. All right, let's give it a test. A proper test. Lock it in low plus. See if it'll haul this F750 all the way across the river. Oh, God. I'm bound up on something. I don't know what. Probably a loose rock. Yeah, because it got itself unstuck pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, I see the loose rocks now. That's probably the worst obstacle in this entire river crossing. I promise you we'll get there, Beans. I see that 750 on the trailer in my mirrors, though. We're almost there. I'm giving her all she's got. Whoa. It's bouncing around. But it's finding its grip. It's about to get to the edge, so we're almost there. We're almost good. Dude, not bad. Low, standard low. Oh, no, not here. Not now. No way. Not here. Oh, my God. It's probably all that extra weight. Because, dude, when it got into the mud, it just pushed us down, and that front end was toast. I'm sure if we found like a slightly better, I'm sure if we found a slightly better route, we wouldn't have had to winch, and that's most likely that's just on me, but wow, it's still a very capable tow rig. Even more with these freaking 44s. Like, you rarely ever hear about a tow rig on 44s, but when you do, you know it means freaking business. Now, if y'all enjoyed this video, please let me know your thoughts and opinions on this truck in the comment section down below. Let me know if you think Red did a good job with it. And also, if you would like to see more trucks like this one, make sure you click that like button, but also click that subscribe button to turn those notifications on. And I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.